There are many VBA built-in functions, but I'd like to just highlight some of the date and time ones that can be quite useful. So if we create ourselves a little sub that we'll call test, and we'll get it to output the result of some functions. Now if we want to day's date, we can use the date function. Now when you're using functions in the VBA that are built-in functions and take no parameters, then they actually don't need an open and close bracket here that we're sort of used to putting in Excel. If I put them, actually what you'll see is that the VBA editor takes them away. So if I want to run test, I get a message box that gives me today's date. Now we've previously already seen that. If I need just the time, then I can run the time function. And you see I get the time. If I want the date and the time, then I can run the now function. And I get the date and the time. So there are three fantastically useful built-in VBA functions. There are many other date and time functions. We can use the month function on the date function to return the month of the current date. So we've actually got one built-in function inside another built-in function. And return is actually month 3 that we are in. Perhaps we'd like to then turn that 3 actually into a piece of text to tell me that we're in March. Well, let's place that built-in function that's inside that built-in function inside a third built-in function, which is month name, open brackets, close brackets. And let's see what we get. March. So these are excellent, brilliant, very useful date and time built-in VBA functions. You'll find there is some similarity between a lot of the VBA built-in functions, like month there, for example, is exactly the same function as you can use in Excel in your worksheet. So some of them are the same, but they're not the same objects. One's a VBA function and works in VBA. Just so happens that the same name function returns the same result when used in a worksheet function. The functions themselves are not interchangeable. You can see that with the date function. Although it's date in VBA, it's today in Excel. So there's already a difference there. So don't expect all of the VBA functions to work in Excel and vice versa.